Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, SOULJA BOY. What do they all have in common? Let's find out. So I'm there reading online about a new console that's coming out, and well, what I saw was it's a console that's been released by SOULJA BOY, as in like tell him SOULJA BOY, you know, that guy who was young in 2007. I think he was successful. Well, yeah, he's got a video games console coming out. So let's take a look about what we can find on the internet about this this so-called video game console. So there he is, SOULJA BOY there with some very bling gear on. Just looking like he's enjoying a bit of modern gaming, judging by the 3D we can see on his screen. So now I'll read this verbatim. SOULJA BOY is stepping back from cranking it and pivoting to an entirely new field this week, selling his own video games console and refurbished tech accessories. SOULJA has been a gamer his entire life, so it's only natural for him to want to launch his own systems, and this week he's done just that. He now sells two different consoles on his website, SOULJA Watch, both of which bear his namesake, the SOULJA Game Console and the SOULJA Game Handheld. I'm not going to go too much further into it, but on his Twitter he's put an image there of the handheld console, and there's a bit of speculation that the ROMs on there, or whatever he's done with it, are not very legitimate. So we'll take a look in his web store and find out. Here we go, so you can get a $10 gift card. Here we go, SOULJA Game Console. So let's just go into that. So we'll let's have a read of the the specs. Package, yes. Brand name, SOULJA Game by Anbernic. Model, HD Game Console. Then there's a bit about size, the colour, etc. And it's for SOULJA Game, PS, Neo Geo, PC, Sega, Game Boy Advance or NES video games. And you have to be 3 years old to play on it. But it does have 800 built-in games. No listing of what the games are. We'll have a look at some of the images. So we can see there it's one of these fake Xbox consoles. Looks like it's got some sort of PlayStation copied controller, just with letters rather than the shapes. So looking at this, you'd think, yeah. So support 4K HDMI. Whew, brilliant. But it does say that it runs at a res of 1280 by 720 at 60 Hz. And it's got Linux 3 OS and pre-installed 800 classic games. It does have an area to put a TF card, which I'm assuming to most of us means SD card, and this is starting to give us a bit of an idea of where he's getting these from. So we'll just go back and take a quick look at the handheld. So yeah, it looks quite nice. According to the image, it runs Burnout, but I can't see that being a thing. You never know, he might have crammed a lot of hardware in there for $99.99. This has got 3,000 games, incredible, and download support. Yeah, you've got to be 3 to play on it, which is good. According to this, it runs Vita games, so I'm guessing, given that that's a 3-inch screen, and I think there is a cartridge slot on the back. One of these images shows. Yeah, no, maybe not. It's got a SD card slot in a kind of cartridge type thing. Yeah, let's have a look on Alibaba, shall we? Oh look, what's this? Data Frog, pretty much the same console. Ultra HD 4K, 800 in 1. $52.46. and we seem to have a very, very similar console. We've even got the TF card business on there. So yeah, it's going to be the same thing, isn't it? Never mind. You might be paying for the SOULJA watch brand. Who knows? And what else have we found on Alibaba? So, this $40 built-in 3,000 games. It's the same picture. And yeah, literally exactly the same. Doesn't say anything about SOULJA Boy on it, but I'm assuming this is the same thing. Yeah, we've even got the TF card thing there on the picture. So nice and cheap there, and it's an Anne Bernick like one of the other ones as well. Incredible scenes. So yeah, that's SOULJA Boy's console. Do we think it'd be worth a purchase, or would you rather buy the PlayStation Classic? Who knows? One question I have, one serious thought is, I would be amazed if Nintendo are allowing the ROMs to be on this, if there's any official Nintendo games, because we know what they're like. We know what Nintendo are like when it comes to the emulation community. They really don't like people downloading their games for free, but seemingly they don't like anybody downloading their games at all, as you can't get a lot of them. So that is the SOULJA Boy console. I'm now going to move on to some more news, which is the Honor View 20 will also feature a punch hole all-screen design. So a day before Samsung release this bad boy, the A8S, which isn't a flagship phone, it's a mid-range one, with a camera in the display. It's a tiny little hole. They've been beaten to it by Honor, which doesn't surprise me. So just looking at some of the images on here, so Engadget I'm looking at here, the phone looks pretty impressive actually. There's also a 48 megapixel rear-facing camera, front-facing camera, rear-facing camera. Always get those the wrong way around. Looks good. Looks really good. Looks like you would get quite a lot for your money. That image from the camera looks really, really vibrant and nice, and it really looks like it would be worth the money. So let's have a look at Samsung's. So what affair have they got? So 6.4-inch display, which sounds massive, but given that there's like nothing around the edge of it, it probably won't feel much bigger than any other phone. The A8S has got a Snapdragon 710, which is quite good for Samsung on their mid-range phones, and it's got the same triple camera array as the Galaxy A7, whilst the front side selfie camera contained within the cutout has a 24 megapixel sensor. Sounds like it's one for the selfie lovers. Don't think I'll be buying it, because I have my trusty Honor 9 Lite, which has never let me down, and they're now about 120 quid or $130 or something. So that is my summary of this week's tech news. Bit of a different one this week. No hardware video, I'm afraid. That is because I'm about to go and help my mate decorate his house. So there we have it. Some rather unusual tech news. Some very surprising stuff. SOULJA Boy digging out the hardware with the officially licensed ROMs, ready for the retro gaming community, and some new phones, which bit of a strange time to be launching them, but I'm guessing people might go, ooh, new year, new me, new phone. Who knows? Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please do so down below, and if there's anything you want me to talk about on this channel, stick it in the comments, because I do enjoy your input. It is very useful. See you later.